Give you a really interesting, what's forming into a very compelling case study
Mm.
of a client we helped over the last year, really to redefine who they were in the market. We took what was a SharePoint intranet shop. They put SharePoint's intranet in place since like
Mm.
2010. They were specialists. They had a deep bench of talent. They had a deep bench of expertise, and that was kind of their pitch, right? They're a SharePoint shop, but even though they had all of this expertise and talent and everything behind them, if you went to search for them online, it was kind of like there's a million SharePoint shops,
Mm.
like lots of
Mm-hmm.
people to play SharePoint. So we did a deep dive, and it's a client we've had for a couple of years, and we've made recommendations on needing to really strategically approach their brand again. And they heard us and they said, let's take that leap. Let's have you talk to our customers. And what happened was, what they thought was their expertise and value was completely different than what their clients felt that like their
Ah.
expertise and value was. And so we put together this brand messaging framework, interviewing lots of their clients. What it boiled down to is what the value they brought is they elevate people's workplaces. And that, sure, they do that with SharePoint and Teams and Power BI and Power Automate and all of these things. But the value they bring is they elevate a workplace so that people can find more productive and
Mm.
fulfilling work. They can
Mm-hmm.
focus on the things that really bring purpose and value to the companies that they work for, and they're not tied down by software that doesn't work for them or software
Sure.
they don't trust or all of these things. So
Mm-hmm.
they went from the SharePoint shop to this mission of elevate your workplace. It completely transformed how the company talked about themselves. It completely transformed how they approached the client. It completely transformed the conversations they were having with clients. We actually created an Elevate Success framework out of listening to their approach and just
Mm-hmm.
documenting it and defining it and making this kind of circle of how they elevate workplaces. And everything about how they talk to clients, how they service clients has changed. And it's not that it wasn't who they were, it was exactly who they were. They just weren't explaining it thoroughly
Mm.
and in a way that was compelling to attract other clients. So
Yeah.
we launched their website and their new brand in September, and they've had 520% increase in conversions on their website since we
Wow.
launched it. Yeah.
That's
It's,
yeah. That's a great success story.
and the quality of leads is
Really cool.
completely different.
Yeah, I'm
So not
sure.
only are they getting more leads, the quality of leads that they are getting, it's
Hmm.
totally different. And the conversations that they're having are completely different.